It seems like everywhere you go in Los Angeles, there's always something new and interesting to try at every single corner. And that's what I'm actually going to do today. Hey there, my name is Steve from Rockstar Eater. Hope you're having another rockin' day today. And today, I'm going to be jumping into the wonderful world of empanadas. Argentinian empanadas, which are like Argentinian meat pies that's really popular in the country of Argentina. And in Los Angeles, you know, there's not really too many of these Argentinian factories, but I'm actually going to one that's really popular in the city called World Empanadas, which is one of the most highly rated empanada restaurants in Los Angeles. Now, I gotta admit, I don't really have too much experience with empanadas or even Argentinian food in general. I recently discovered empanadas about like 2 years ago, so it's still kind of new to me, but I'm very excited to give you a tour on what exactly this place is like, because maybe a lot of you guys also are not familiar with Argentinian empanadas. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be walking into World Empanadas right now, and I'm going to be showing you what this place is about. So stay tuned. This is my first time here in an empanada restaurant, and I've been to Argentinian restaurants before, but it's more to have like a full-on meal, you know, like asado and all that barbecued meats. This is my first time actually in an Argentinian store that specializes in making empanadas. And once again, just to give you a little bit of a description of what an empanada is, they are Argentinian meat pies, like these small Argentinian meat pies that are stuffed with like meat or sometimes veggies, and then they would bake it so the outside would taste like a pie. It would be like a crispy crust, and then on the inside you would have all the seasoned meat or vegetable flavorings, and it's really some of the best and tastiest things that you can eat. City of Burbank, World Empanada recognition. That is so cool, isn't it? Some of the pastas right there, and some sodas like Coke and Sprite. Let's see, you can get them single, you can get them dozen, and you can even get like a combo meal for $9.45. And these are all the choices, like the meats there, vegetarian, sweets, which are kind of like dessert empanadas. You got quite a variety here actually. Chili con carne, which is beef, ham and cheese, and creamy corn. And then they even have some of these, whoa, desserts like Nutella and banana, dulce de leche. Ooh, sounds awesome. They have salsa here as well that you put on top of your empanadas, which is pretty cool. I always think it kind of adds a nice wetness to it. And let's see, this one is the chimichurri, which is the non-spicy one. And then the salsa roja is like medium spicy. And salsa verde is the spiciest one. So if you are into hot, this is the one you need to get. All right, another cool thing that I'm about to do right now is to look into the freezer where they pretty much keep all the fillings as well as the made empanadas, so that they can just take it out and they can start stuffing it, and they can also start baking it as well, however much they need for the day. So, wow, so these are all the fillings right there. You see all that steam coming out? It's because they recently were just making it out in the kitchen. So they have like all, or most of the flavors pretty much, from the bottom all the way to the top. Wow, you got to be serving so much customers to be making all of this. what I'm going to be doing is trying the chili con carne, which is kind of like a spicy simmered beef, and the Santa Fe chicken, which is chicken breasts with black beans and bell pepper and onion and tomato. And then I'm also going to be doing a dessert one because we got to try a little bit of everything. Nutella and banana nut, which is very, very popular here. It's a hit. So those are my 3 today. So I got my empanadas and I'm ready to go. So for today, even though I could have chosen all 18 to do, I can't really eat that much. So what I decided to do was to go for the suggestion of 3 of some of the best things to eat here. 3 of the most popular ones. This one is the chili con carne, which is the chili beef. And this one is the Santa Fe chicken. And this one is the Nutella and banana. You know what's pretty cool is that you can tell because on the side you see that stamping right there. It kind of helps identify so that you know which one you're eating exactly. Interestingly, some places what they like to do is they actually like to stamp it in the front with some sort of logo with the name of the empanada. Or here it looks like they just kind of do it on the side, just so that it looks a little bit cleaner, I guess. Here we go. So the first one I'm going to try is the chili con carne. I'm going to try this beautiful beef one. You see that right there? How lovely it looks. Wow, it's great. Tastes delicious. The first thing that I noticed about this is the spiciness. They weren't kidding. This thing is actually a little bit on the spicy side. The crust itself tastes really nice. It has like a really nice crispiness, like a very flaky texture as well, but then also soft at the same time. And then inside, you definitely taste that ground beef along with the chili flavor and the beans. So yeah, it's basically like eating chili, like chili that's stuffed into one of these pies. I'm finished with my beef, and now I got to move on to the chicken, which I believe is going to be a little bit spicy as well. This one is actually pretty spicy as well, but it's different because this one, of course, is the chicken, and the fillings inside are kind of different as well. Like you got the beans in there, as well as the corn and some of that chili. So there's a little bit more going on in terms of stuffings in here, which means it has a little bit of a different taste than the beef one, the chili con carne. But yeah, this one is something I've never had before. It's very new to me, and I'm liking it actually. It has a very nice taste to it. And then of course the dough, I really love the dough. It's like, it has a very nice doughy texture, and it's flaky, it's crispy, like all at the same time. If you get like 2 or 3 of these, you will definitely get stuffed. I mean, you'll be pretty full. And now the last one that I'm gonna get is this Nutella and banana. It looks like a dumpling or something. Whoa. I made a mess of myself. Woohoo! Yeah, so it's like this dough really complements the chocolate Nutella flavor and the banana so well that just one bite into it, I knew this is something you definitely need to get in one of these places that serves empanadas, because you cannot go without eating your dessert as well. And this Nutella banana is really outstanding. It's like so flavorful in your mouth. You know, the crispiness of the dough along with the sweetness of the Nutella and the banana. Woo. And the cool thing is that World Empanadas is actually planning to expand to its second location very soon in San Marino, which is near Pasadena. So if you live kind of closer to that area and you don't want to come all the way down to Burbank, then go to the one in San Marino, and they will have the same empanadas there waiting for you. I know I made a little bit of a mess of myself in front of the camera, especially with my face, but it just showed how much I really enjoyed it and how honest I am with just eating food and not afraid to get dirty. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Empanadas, especially here in Los Angeles at one of the best places in LA actually. So if you're ever in town, then please do visit the one in Burbank, as well as the soon opening one in San Marino. Wherever you're you're at in the world, if they've got empanadas and you know that they make it well, give it a shot. I know you'll like it. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode once again. Please give me a thumbs up if you really liked this empanada feature. And also comment below if you have any suggestions or know of any other great empanada places that we all can try. And finally, please subscribe to Rockstar Eater. All you have to do is go down to the right-hand side, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and you'll be ready to be getting these episodes on a weekly basis. Well, that wraps it up for this edition of Rockstar Eater, and I guess I will see you next time.